Hello guys, Sean Fogarty here. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm telling you why I'm a Manchester City supporter, because number one is family relations, because my dad's a City fan. My mum's a City fan kind of, but like she's not that big of a City fan as my dad. And then that from that made on when I was born, I was going to be a City fan, and I haven't regretted it and looked back since, really, because we've gone through loads of bad times and good times, because we've won, I think, 5 Premier League titles in the Premier League era, and then we've also won probably about 7 or 8 in the club's history. Like if you count Division 1 titles. And obviously most of our chances taking the mickey out of ourselves. Like, we're not really here. We never win at home. We never win away. Empty seats at home. City's going down with $1 billion in the bank. We've got a great sense of humour in our fan base, and we take the mickey out of ourselves a lot of the time. And most of our chances include Man United in it, and Liverpool. How much that we hate them and take the mickey out of them. Like who the F are Man United? The Scousers won FL. City win, United lose. So my first ever game that I can remember watching was probably, I think it was the 15-16 season, when I was probably about 6, maybe 5, and we played at Watford away at Vicarage Road. I think we won 2-1. Aguero got the winner, I think, but in the same game he also got them their first goal. That was an own goal, and I think that was when Leicester won the title. That was the first game I can ever remember probably watching City. My first ever game was also against Watford, was when we beat them 6-0 when I was about 7 or 8, when it was the Centurion season where I think Aguero got a hat-trick, Jesus also got one, Sterling scored a penalty, and the away support there was just immaculate and superb. And even though I wasn't in the away end for that game, I was like right next to the away fan, because I couldn't get away tickets, but I still ended up being at the game, but in the Watford end. But it was still class, and I still having a really good time. Then my first ever time watching City at Wembley was when we beat Chelsea in the Community Shield. It was 2-0 when Aguero got two of the goals, but it really and truly should have been about 6 or 7-0, because we were superior to Chelsea that day. It was another trophy in our belts under Pep Guardiola. I remember I've gone to Wembley like so many times with City now. Like, I've gone to a Carabao Cup final, I've gone to 3 Community Shield finals, I've gone to FA Cup semi-finals against Brighton. So being a City fan is really enjoyable, because we have these great trips, because to go to Porto and stuff. I weren't in Porto, but there was loads of other fans that were City fans that went out there and had a great time, despite having heartbreak in the end of the story. We've got to our first ever Champions League final, and we're progressing in it every year. And we've got like bad and good stories in our history books, because we've got relegated, We've come up from being down, then we've gone down again, and then we've come up, and now where we are now with St Magnus story is incredible. It's an incredible story of Manchester City Football Club, and I don't mind like other clubs being jealous of us, or like probably us being a hated club. I'm not like, we're not like a fan base that's like arrogant, like when we play like those so called lesser teams that were going into it very arrogant and expecting to win, and saying like disrespectful things about the other side, because we've been there and done what side's like your barrier. Because if you go on the Man City tour, they would actually tell you, if we didn't win that Gillingham playoff final in 1999, then we probably would have gone bankrupt, and like they'd be working for Gillingham, like the guys that work for Man City and do the tours there. Obviously we've got a great away support, and we take the mickey out of ourselves is the best part about it for me. And from the way that we've come from to where we are now, and then and I think like it's good that we still have the nerves in us, and like not, and we still well there are like some like fans that get a bit not arrogant, but like overconfident when we play like the sides that we go into it like massive favourites and expect to win. But the majority of our fans, because they've experienced like a lot of bad times, like going to it with City-itis and like still feel nervous despite it being like a game that we're one of the favourites in. or not one of the favourites, and I mean massive favourites going into, because obviously we've gone into games with massive favourites and lost it. Like I remember the Norwich game away, and I remember when we went into it favourites in the Champions League and we lost it. So being the favourites, I don't think particularly matters. That's all from me today. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell. I hope you like this video, and I thought I would do this, and then I've got 2 other videos coming out today, which is a career mode episode, and it's also the 5 things learnt that we learnt from yesterday's 2-0 victory over Burnley. Go and watch my match reactions from yesterday if you haven't already, for half time and full time, and my FIFA video that came out yesterday as well, but I did it the day before yesterday. Go watch them and enjoy it, and I'll see you guys for loads of videos in the week, like Club Brugge preview and reviews, then Brighton previews when it comes closer to the time, and lots more Manchester City content and football content on my second channel, Sean Fogarty Everything Football. Hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys soon. Have one rest of your Sunday afternoon and enjoy it. Goodbye.